Hello Aquarius, and welcome to this little corner of the internet that is Wild Fox Alchemy. If we haven't met before, my name is Gaian. I am an intuitive business success coach and tarot card reader, and I'm here today to do your money and business reading for October 2021. Hope you're comfy, hope you've got a cup of tea. Let's have a chat about what's coming up in October for you. We start with Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. As somebody who's very interested in the subconscious mind and in our habits and in our behaviours, and somebody that deals in business blocks, I'm always very interested in words. And I can often tell within a few minutes of speaking to somebody what their situation is, depending on how they speak. What are you saying at the moment to yourself? Are you saying things in your head or out loud that are uplifting, that are positive, or are you expressing lack through what you're saying? What I mean by that is, are you walking around going, I need more money, I wish I had more money, I want more money, I'm poor, I can't afford it, I can't afford to do these things? You're telling that to your kids. Because what we focus on, we get more of. And I don't know if you're a believer in the law of attraction. As a spiritual person, maybe you do, maybe you don't. But it's all about our energy. And if you think about it, if you say to yourself, oh, I can't afford it, think about the tone of your voice, think about your physical demeanour, think about how you come across to people and the energy that's behind that statement, oh, I can't afford it. It's negative, it's fatigued, it's tired, it's almost like it has an air of giving up. If you say, when I get this money in, when I get paid, it feels more forceful, more in control, more positive. If you're struggling with money at the moment, Aquarius, please do watch what you're saying to yourself and how you're feeling, and whether you're being optimistic or pessimistic about your finances. Now, I know it's easy for me to sit here and say, it's time to lift your mood. But seriously, if you go down that route of being in the doldrums about your money, you will not get out of it. You will end up with a big bill. You will end up with more of what you are moaning and complaining about. Look for solutions. When you're in that position of lack and expressing lack, it's very difficult to find options to get out of it. But that's what you need to do now. You need to be watching what you're saying. And if you need to lift your mood, try some mood boosting music. It works for me a treat. I've got a few different tracks that I like to listen to, like Opportunities by the Pet Shop Boys, I'm showing my age there, or Dinero by Jennifer Lopez, who I love. Lots of different music that talks about making money, earning money, getting money, that are upbeat, that are positive. Try that, and then over the course of the month, repeat over to yourself, I choose to make money, I choose to find answers to my financial problems, and take it from there and see how you go with that. Where you need to focus your energy on, the Hermit, contemplation and wisdom. Okay. This is about you taking a step back, going into solitude, actually learning. I'm being told that maybe what needs to be done is some exploration into making money. How to make it, how to attract it, how to invest it even. You know, because some of us may not be struggling with money this month, and it could be that we just need to learn and educate ourselves about how to make more money from the money we have. So I suggest educating yourself, and that can be as simple as reading some books like, I don't know, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, or Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Get Rich. Lots of different books that are out there. I would recommend Get Rich Lucky Bitch by Denise Duffield Thomas, if you want a more modern book. She's excellent. Or You Are a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. I'll put links in the description to all those books on Amazon. And yeah, it could be a time for you to curl up in a chair with a nice drink and a book, all about money and money beliefs, money blocks, how to get rid of your money blocks as well, because this, how we speak to ourselves, is a big money block, and we need to learn how to reframe our words, and that could be what you need to be focusing on this month. Even something simple like, I had a massive breakthrough yesterday, strangely, because quite often we'll say, oh, I want more money. At the moment, my favourite one is, I want my dream house. Can't wait to get my dream house. I want my dream house. And I think I was watching something about Louise Hay from Hay House and affirmations, and they were talking, I can't remember who it was, I think it was Greg Sherman actually, that was, no it wasn't, it was Greg Braden, and he was talking about how when we say I want, the universe is very literal. So the universe says, oh, she wants. She's enjoying all this wanting. She likes the wanting. So we'll just leave her wanting, because that is clearly what she wants to do. She enjoys wanting. The feeling of wanting is the energy that I'm putting out there. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And it really hit home to me that I say this without thinking a lot, that I want the house. So the universe thinks, yeah, great, we'll just leave her wanting the house then, because that's what she wants. She wants to want. She doesn't want to have it. So, strengths this month are the Three of Crystals, collaboration and productivity. That is a good card there for your strengths. This is about you planning, growth, skills, and learning again. I feel like there's a lot to be said for learning this month about money, Aquarius. I think you need to immerse yourself in learning about finances, how to make them, how to keep them, how to invest them. And it could be with this collaboration, you need to meet with a financial advisor who can advise you how to invest your money. There's no shame in asking somebody for help when it comes to your money. A lot of us are afraid, and sometimes one of the big business blocks that we have is when we make a substantial sum of money, we don't really know what to do with it. And there are a lot of things we can do with it that will either make us more money, or will keep it safe, or, you know, and I feel like you need to speak to, I think you need to speak to a financial advisor this month who can help you. That could be anything from a debt repayment specialist that you might need to see if you're really struggling, or it could be that you need advice on how to invest your money if you've made a lot of money so far. Take what resonates and leave what does not for someone else. Possible obstacles. We've got the Three of Feathers. This is a card that is about recovering, letting go of negative energy. It can be a sad card. It's a temporary card, let's put it that way. It can be all about having a bad time, a bit, you know, and I feel like this is about loss of money, loss of finances. But Spirit always reminds you with this card that it's temporary and it will pass. I'm starting to get the feeling that there are money issues here, Aquarius, that you've not been earning the right amount of money, that you're feeling quite down on yourself. And Spirit is saying here that it is time for you to go and learn and educate yourself, that you may need to collaborate with somebody else to sort a bit of a financial mess out. You need to take control, is what Spirit has just said to me. Take control. Now, the Three of Feathers there is about letting go of negative energy, and I feel like there's a lot of negativity going on. I think there's a lot of I can't afford, I don't have enough, a lot of lack mentality here, Aquarius, which is not actually like you, because you're normally quite an optimistic person. I feel like there's been a few hits here that have left you feeling quite low, and you're blocking letting go of all that. It's very difficult for you to feel positive, and it's totally understandable, completely understand that, because when we're in a financial mess, it's stressful. Oh my God, is it stressful? But the thing is, there's a tendency that we sometimes hope that it will get better, and in the meantime hide our heads in the sand, hoping the problem will resolve itself, and sometimes it just doesn't. Sometimes it needs us to take control of the situation and actually get on and fix it. What's your outcome? The Six of Acorns, success and triumph. This card in this particular spread for me is about you taking your power back. It's about you feeling confident that you can move forward, that you can change things. I feel like you're on the cusp in your business, to be honest, Aquarius, of success. But it's one of those, and I don't know whether you've ever experienced it actually. It's almost like the universe tests us. And we get really, really close to success. And we can't see it because we're in it. You know, we're in the present, we're in the moment. And we start looking like things are going to be successful. And then something will happen that knocks us for six. And sometimes it's easy to think to ourselves, what we'll do is we'll give up. Because this thing is just too big. I've lost a giant client, or an opportunity that I thought was going to be really good has not turned out to be so good, or I'm having real financial difficulties, or, as is the case with a lot of the circumstances around the world, postal prices have gone up and made things feel untenable. I've got a client who lives in the UK but has an Etsy shop and has discovered that postage is just terrible, that Etsy really is focused on sellers in the USA, and she can't compete on postage. She can't offer the free postage that they wanted to offer in order to make her a star seller. So she feels like she needs to give up. Well, she doesn't need to give up. She just needs to rethink things. While we're in that moment, it's very difficult. All we see is the darkness. All we see is the problems. All we see is the lack. All we see is the issues that are keeping us from where we want to go. And after having things going really well, it comes as a massive shock when there's suddenly a dip. But what Spirit is saying to you, and I can't say this any clearer, you have to change your mindset. Watch your words. Speak positively. I'm going to fix this. I'm choosing to fix this. I'm choosing to take my power back. I am choosing to sort out any debts. I am choosing to call up people that owe me money. I am choosing to take control of this situation. Let go of it. Don't be afraid to let go of this negativity. You need to let go of it and invite the positivity in. And then we've got this success and triumph at the end. I feel by taking control of things, you regain your power, things will feel better. It will boost your confidence to fix things. And I'm really sorry if things are tough for you right now, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. I've been at rock bottom. I lost my house, I lost my business, I lost everything. I was feeding my family from food banks for a while. But me and my husband refused to give up. And we turned it around. We turned it around. We looked at the positives. It would have been really easy. My husband always said, if we lost everything, I'm just going to sit and watch daytime telly and never do anything ever again. Luckily for me, that was not how it went. And the second that we lost everything, we took a little bit of time to regroup and to lick our wounds, I'll be honest. But we were straight there. How can we fix this? How can we get out of this situation? And we did. We did. God bless him. My husband went out, started a company, started an IT business, and off he went. And he pulled us out of the mess. And we had nothing. We had nothing. But we still managed it. So there's always hope. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to think positively. Okay, this is just a glitch. 3 of feathers, temporary. Always temporary. So your general business reading is starseed. What lights you up? I'm being drawn to say to you now that if you're having a difficulty that feels terminal, that feels like it could be the end of your business. So, for example, some situation has changed that has meant that you can't run your business as it was before. This is an opportunity for you to rethink how you might like to run it in the future. What is lighting you up? I feel like a lot of things happen for a reason, and sometimes when we lose everything, it cracks us open, and it gives us an opportunity to restart and rebuild in a completely different way. My business that I was stuck in, and I was stuck in it, was holding me back, and I didn't know how to get out of it. I was very emotionally involved in my business. There were animals and people involved that I was very, very attached to, and ending it by myself would have been extremely difficult. I don't think I would ever have done it. But because outside factors stepped in and took it away from me, it was devastating at the time. It broke me. But out of it grew something better. I was able to actually reassess and reevaluate what I wanted out of my life. I couldn't have moved to Spain in those circumstances because I had too many dependents and I couldn't have done it. But as it turned out, losing my business, it was the best thing for everybody concerned. Take some time to think about what is lighting you up, what you want to do with yourself. Is the reason that you're in financial difficulties because you felt like you've not really wanted to do the business anymore because it's stressful and been holding you back? Have a think about what lights you up. Starseeds were brought to this planet for a reason, for a purpose, and it was to raise the vibration of the planet, to fulfill a role on the planet. There is something that you want to do that really lights you up and makes you happy when you do it, and that should be what you look at this month. Where you need to focus your energy on your awakening, renewal and enlightenment. I do feel like whatever is going on for you, because it felt quite heavy with that financial reading up there, that it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to do something now that really, really makes you happy. This is about what lights you up. This is about you discovering, enlightening yourself, renewing, really sort of asking yourself some deep questions about what you want out of your life. Where do you want to be? What do you want to have? What do you want to do? Because there are lots of opportunities here that are opening up to you. And I feel it's quite strange how the Hermit and Awakening are there together. This is about you contemplating, going into solitude to have a good think about what you want and where you're going, and learning new things. This is about you renewing everything, about you finding enlightenment, finding the answers to your questions. I do feel like there's something new coming in here, and that is either an end of a previous business that has left you feeling financially upset or in a mess, but it doesn't matter because it's going to leave you free to do what you really want to do. Or if you've not started a business yet, this is a message to you to crack on, to do something that lights you up, because it will be successful in the end financially. Your strengths, the Nine of Crystals, security and abundance. What a great card. This is about self-sufficiency, independence. This is you being able to do this thing. I'm being told that maybe there's somebody out there whose relationship has broken down, and I don't do love and romance readings, I do business and finance readings, but there's somebody whose relationship has broken down and it's left them in a financial muddle. It's left them struggling. The message is to take control of the finances, to, rather than just collapsing in a heap, take control of it. Seek out your independence. You're stronger than you think. If that's you, you're stronger than you think. And security and abundance are what you need to go after. They are your strengths. You can do this. The spider, love her all over, and I don't like them on me, but I do like them. You know, they're a great little beastie. They are very skilled. They're very adept. They can make these beautiful webs that do exactly what they need to do. The spider is a craftsperson, is what I've just been told. The spider is a craftsperson. Okay. I think there's something in that. It could be that you need to be starting a craft, selling something that you're good at, creating. Really, your strengths are your independence, your self-sufficiency. You can do this. You can do this. Possible obstacles, we've got the Seven of Crystals, options and results. Now, this is a card that is about you putting in hard work, but not for quick results, for long-term growth. It's about inspecting your options. It could be about seeing results. Now, in this particular position, as an obstacle, it could be that you don't really see the results of what you're doing immediately. They're there, they're coming, they're on their way to you, Aquarius. So don't give up hope. There is something coming in. It's just a slow process. There's a lot of advice here to just slow down, take your time, be introspective. Find the right people to help you to get out of any financial mess and sort it out. Okay? Maybe you need some sort of debt repayment plan that will leave you in sufficient money to start something else up instead of drowning. But I feel like you need to be looking at what lights you up. Start a business, run a business that has things in it that light you up. And then, this is a great ending. We've got the 9 of Shells. Gratitude and fulfillment. Couldn't ask for better. It's the wish card. This is satisfaction, contentment, attainment of goals, feeling happy. You being almost there, Aquarius. You're almost there. Again, like with this card, the 3 of Feathers, it's a very temporary upset. Whatever circumstance you're in at the moment is not permanent. You can move past it, move through it. You just have to dig deep into your strengths, focus your attention on what lights you up. Okay? If you need any help, if you need to speak to me about any of this, please just do contact me at wildfoxalchemy@gmail.com. Or you can talk to me in the comments. I'll answer questions in the comments, quite happy. I just don't want you to feel like you're struggling alone, and I do feel like there's a lot of financial heaviness here. I'm not a financial advisor. This reading is not a substitute for financial or legal advice. But I do feel that if you're struggling and worrying that this is this is it for you, this is your life from here on in, it's always going to be a struggle, you're never going to have enough money, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it to somebody. Get it off your chest and then start to move forward. Get back into solitude. Get a journal out and think about where you want to be now. Look at this rock bottom feeling, if that's what you're feeling right now, as a new beginning. It's a new start for you. Because there's only one way you can go from here, and that is up. Okay? So, if you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you, please do like, subscribe, or share it with somebody that might need to hear it right now. I appreciate anybody and everybody who comments, likes, subscribes. It absolutely makes my day. This is a tiny little channel, and I'm trying to grow it and get my messages out there. I truly believe that the more women start profitable, prosperous businesses, the better this planet will be, because it has a knock-on effect. It makes our family lives better. It gives our children a better start in life. It gives us access to healthcare, to education, to everything that we need. We can then go out and support charities and organisations that help other people that don't have the basic needs met. And I believe that we all deserve to be wealthy. We deserve to be wealthy and valued and heard in this society. That's what I believe in. So please, please help me get my message out there to other women that starting businesses frees you from being dependent on other people, being dependent on jobs, being dependent on employers that don't value you. So I'm going to leave that there after my little rant. With love and magic always, this is Maria Gaian signing out. Have a great October, Aquarius, and I'll see you again soon.